Okay, so in our first activity today, here, well, give me 2 minutes. So in our first activity today is I want you to have not group presentation, but I want you to do it alone, okay? Or I want you to do it yourself, all right? Now what you need to do here is I have here different types of technology. So by the way, when we say technology, so let me yes, so when we say technology, that means anything that makes our life useful, make our life easy and comfortable. Okay, so I want you to add this in your vocab here. All right. So when we say technology, so this means anything that makes our life easy and comfortable. So it's called technology. Okay, so that is why we have here ancient technology or old technology, for example, paper, pen, pencil, they are ancient technology or old technology, all right? And we have modern and latest technology. So what you need to do right now is I want you to choose one piece of technology. For example, is it a telephone? Is it a telephone? Is it, are these wheels or is it lights or electricity? Okay. So again, I want you to choose here one type of technology. And then the next thing you should do is I want you to describe, or I want you to give reason why this technology is the most useful. So for example, if you choose, for example, the telephone technology or communication technology, for example. So why do you consider this type of technology most useful? Most useful, all right? Or if you, for example, choose the transport technology, or wheels or transport, yes, and you have to give reasons why uh, these uh, type this type of technology is useful. And finally, if you choose, for example, light or electricity, so you have to give your reason why this technology is useful. Okay. So I have one example. I have example here. And what you need to do is I want you can add, okay, so there is an example, there's a model answer here. And what you can do here is that you can add, you can remove, you can change, all right? And so you can have your own answer, okay? So here, for example, um, uh, it says here there are tons of useful technological inventions that made our life easier and more comfortable. And to me, I chose lights, all right? The lights, okay? So the first main reason to this is that because of lights, the community and the places become safer at night than those times without lights. So for example, in the past, when people used gas, lamps, candles, so streets were not safe from burglars and muggers or some vehicle accidents. But today, because of street lights, accidents and crimes have been significantly reduced or go down. And another benefit of this invention is that we can now work more effectively at night. So we can work at nights. So before there was lights, people never or rarely work in the evening because candles, gas lamps were only dim. Okay, so not so bright, but also unsafe. So today we can work in the evening and enjoy some activities at night. Okay, and with all those inventions, I think if without lights, we could hardly enjoy any other inventions that we have today. Okay. So again, what you need to do is I want you to choose one type of invention here, and you're going to give your reason and explain why this type of invention is important and most useful. Okay. So let's do this in five to 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And after that, I want you to speak your answer in the class. Okay. Okay, so time is up. Let us spin the wheel. All right. And I want you to speak your answer. Once your name is chosen, I want you to speak your answer. Okay. Okay, so let me spin the wheel. And once your name is chosen, I want you to speak your answer. Okay. So let's hear from Sam. Sam, you finished? You done, Sam?
Yes, teacher.
Wow, very good. That's amazing. All right. So, Sam, can you tell me which technology did you choose and what makes this technology useful? Can you start, Sam?
Yes. Technology makes life better. In the past, people work with their hands. Now machines help us work faster. Phone
Mm,
help us talk to people far away. Computer help us learn and do jobs.
mm,
Technology changes every day. I
mm.
think technology is very important. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, great. So let's hear from, that's a good answer, Sam. Let's hear from Shang. Shang, your name is chosen. You finish? Tom,
Yes,
sorry. Wait, Tom. Tom's name is chosen. Tom, you finished, Tom?
sorry,
Tom.
teacher.
No, not yet. Okay, let's hear from Shang. Shang, you finished, Shang?
Yes,
Okay, great. So I'd like you to tell me about technology that you think, a type of technology which you think is very useful. Shang, can you start?
there are tons of useful technological inventions that make our life much easier and comfortable. And to me, the most practical one is telephone. The first
Telephones. Okay.
main reason to this is that because we can do anything by it. For example, I can learn more about other countries like cultures or
Mm,
festivals, although I
mm.
never go that the
Place. Mm,
place.
mm.
Another benefit of this invention is that we can make phone calls easily.
Yes, right. Mm.
So,
Okay, great. Clara, you finished, Clara?
Yes, teacher.
Great. So, Clara, which of these technology do you think is the most useful? Clara, can you start?
There are many technological inventions today that
Mm,
are useful for our life. But
mm,
for in the life, previously, people only used oil lamps, but now it
mm,
is invented for electric use. Has
mm,
tried effectively. I
mm.
think it's more useful because we can work and operate at night.
Upper, mm.
That's all.
Right. Okay, great. How about Sam? Tom, you finished, Tom? Tom, you finished your answer, Tom?
yes, teacher.
Okay, great. So, Tom, I'd like you to tell me which technology do you think is most useful, Tom?
Um, there are many useful technological inventions that have made our life easier and more convenient. And for me,
Mm,
the most practical one is smartphone. The
smartphone.
first reason is that thanks to smartphone, we can connect with people anywhere and at any time. In the
Mm,
past, when there were only landlines or letters, communication was very slow and inconvenient. But today,
inconvenience,
just
right?
a smartphone, we can make video calls, send
Mm.
send
Messages. Mm,
emails, or even work remotely quickly. Another benefit
mm,
of this is that it allows us to access information in knowledge easily. Previously, to look up information, we had to go to the library or ask someone else. Now, with
Right.
just a few taps on the smartphone, we can find everything from learning and
Entertainment.
entertainment to
Right.
shopping.
Right, very good. So now with the smartphones, we can find anything we want from learning, education to entertainment. Very good. Now let's move on to our next exercise, okay? So in our next exercise here, what we need to do is I want you to listen, okay, to two people, I guess, talking about design or designers. Okay, so I think we learned about some new words last meeting. For example, we learned about designers, mechanic, and so on. Okay, and today, what we need to do is we're going to listen to someone talking about designs. Okay, and I want you to answer. I want you to choose the correct choice A, B, or C in numbers 1 to 5, okay? So let's listen only one time and let's see if you get the correct answer, okay?
Hello everyone. Welcome to today's talk on modern design. Today, Susan Meyer from German engineering company MET is talking about design engineering. Susan.
Thanks, Professor Finley. Today, design engineers work in the top jobs at some of the world's biggest companies. Some of these include Apple's Jonathan Ive, Muji's Naoto Fukasawa, and Dyson's James Dyson. The first part of my talk is about what design engineering is and the skills design engineers need. In the second part, I'm talking about the ideas behind good design engineering. So, first of all, what is a design engineer? A design engineer researches what things or products people like to buy. They also develop ideas for new products. They work in many different areas of industry, from computers to vacuum cleaners. A design engineer manages the process of making something from idea to product. For this reason, they work with lots of people. What skills does a design engineer need? Let's look at 3 things. First, they need to be good at engineering, and they may have an education in art and design. Next, they are creative and can think of new ideas. Many engineering projects are answers to questions like, can we make this product better? Third, they are good at solving problems. Design engineers don't just think of ideas, they also think of ways to make their ideas real. Let me give you some examples of this. James Dyson designed a new vacuum cleaner and made it more efficient. His company takes ordinary machines like hand dryers or air fans and uses modern technology to make the product different and work better. In Japan, Naoto Fukasawa looked at CD players and made the design simpler. Fukasawa has also designed mobile phones and other products. He believes good design comes from nature and the environment. Design engineers need a good understanding of engineering, but design engineers can't do everything. To make a product in the modern world, we need a team of people. Design engineers need good teamwork skills and need to be good at communicating. Probably the most famous design engineer in the world is Apple's Jonathan Ive. He developed a new way of carrying music around with us in our pocket. Jonathan Ive always says that success is because of his team. He works with a small team in an open office space. All the team work with the same ideas, to keep Apple's product simple and easy to use. So, we have 3 sides of the job. Firstly, researching products and thinking of good ideas. Secondly, working in a team to bring the product to manufacture. And the third thing, a good business mind. Design engineers need a good knowledge of business. Design engineers know how to design products that people want to buy. And this is why they have moved into top jobs in business. Now, let's turn to the ideas behind good design engineering.
Okay, so everyone, let's listen one more time, and I want you to recheck your answers. Okay, also, I'm going to send the audio script. Okay, so the audio script to your Zalo group, and I want you to download the audio scripts. Okay, here. So I'm sending it to your Zalo. All right, so please download the file. Okay, so let's listen one more time, and I want you to find the correct answer. Okay.
Hello everyone. Welcome to today's talk on modern design. Today, Susan Meyer from German engineering company MET is talking about design engineering. Susan.
Thanks, Professor Finley. Today, design engineers work in the top jobs at some of the world's biggest companies. Some of these include Apple's Jonathan Ive, Muji's Naoto Fukasawa, and Dyson's James Dyson. The first part of my talk is about what design engineering is and the skills design engineers need. In the second part, I'm talking about the ideas behind good design engineering. So, first of all, what is a design engineer? A design engineer researches what things or products people like to buy. They also develop ideas for new products. They work in many different areas of industry, from computers to vacuum cleaners. A design engineer manages the process of making something from idea to product. For this reason, they work with lots of people. What skills does a design engineer need? Let's look at 3 things. First, they need to be good at engineering, and they may have an education in art and design. Next, they are creative and can think of new ideas. Many engineering projects are answers to questions like, can we make this product better? Third, they are good at solving problems. Design engineers don't just think of ideas, they also think of ways to make their ideas real. Let me give you some examples of this. James Dyson designed a new vacuum cleaner and made it more efficient. His company takes ordinary machines like hand dryers or air fans and uses modern technology to make the product different and work better. In Japan, Naoto Fukasawa looked at CD players and made the design simpler. Fukasawa has also designed mobile phones and other products. He believes good design comes from nature and the environment. Design engineers need a good understanding of engineering, but design engineers can't do everything. To make a product in the modern world, we need a team of people. Design engineers need good teamwork skills and need to be good at communicating. Probably the most famous design engineer in the world is Apple's Jonathan Ive. He developed a new way of carrying music around with us in our pocket. Jonathan Ive always says that success is because of his team. He works with a small team in an open office space. All the team work with the same ideas, to keep Apple's products simple and easy to use. So, we have 3 sides of the job. Firstly, researching products and thinking of good ideas. Secondly, working in a team to bring the product to manufacture. And the third thing, a good business mind. Design engineers need a good...
Okay, so Clara, what's your answer number 1, Clara?
Number 1, I think B.
All right, best in jobs in big companies. Number 2, Clara?
Number 2, B.
Sure. Okay, so it should be solving problems. Okay. How about number three, Clara? What's your number three?
Number three, B.
Yes, vacuum cleaner. Tom, what's your number four? Tom,
Number four is B.
nature, right? Believes good design comes from nature. Number five, Tom,
Number five is C.
it should be teamwork. Okay, no problem. So you can listen again and read the script. I sent the script to your Zalo group, so you can listen again and read the script. Okay. So in the meantime, I'd like you to get your notebook and let's study here some new vocabs, which could be very useful for your speaking and writing. So let's check these new vocabs here. Okay. So let's use the whiteboard, right? And we'll have some examples, all right? Here. Okay, so we have new vocabs here, everyone. I want you to get your notebook and we check these new vocabs here today, all right? So we have here develop ideas. Develop means to create. To develop means to create ideas, okay? Be good at something. So this something could be anything. So be good at math, be good at engineering, etc. And we have here have an education in something, meaning what you study, what you finish at the university. So have an education in something, all right? This one, it means what you finish, okay? What you finish at the university, okay? So what education, what did you finish at the university, okay? Be creative and need a good knowledge of something, all right? So something here could be subject, okay, skills, all right, and anything, all right. So let's have an example here. For example, good leaders, okay, good leaders can easily, for example, develop new ideas, all right, here. So we have here develop means creates ideas, all right. So we have here develop ideas, all right. Be good at something. Okay, so for example, let's make it easy. So for example, my friend is very good at playing football. Okay, for example. So be good at something, all right? Have an education in. So for example, if you want to work in factories, for example, so you must have an education in engineering, yes, or science, maybe, okay? So have an education in something, all right? And we know the word here creative, right? Creative, all right? So engineers, all right, or scientists or artists, okay? Artists are very creative, all right? So yeah, we're creative. And need to have a good knowledge in something. So for example, subject or skills. So for example, um, if you want to work in IT companies or best IT companies, you must have or you need to have a good knowledge, all right? Good knowledge of computers and programming, okay? Maybe, okay? I'm not really quite sure about IT, okay? So need to have good knowledge of something, okay? So before we continue with our next lesson, everyone, I will send this to your Zalo, okay? Yes. And I would like you to write this on your notebook, okay? All right. Here. Now, what you need to do here, everyone, is I want you to use these words, all right, to write a story or sample sentences, okay? So again, let's practice these words, all right? Practice using these new words, all right? Okay. Okay, here. So what you need to do right now, everyone, is I want you to, this is your task, okay? So your task now is I want you to use here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So your task here is use 5 new vocabulary to, number 1, um, write a short story, okay? Yeah, write a short story. So this story can be anything. So this can be real or unreal. Okay, so true, that means true or not true. Okay, here. Okay, so this is your task. Okay, so for example, I'll just give you an example. Okay, let's make an easy example. Okay, let's go back to whiteboard. Okay, and I'll show you an example. Yeah. Oops. Okay, cannot connect to whiteboard. Okay, great. So again, your task here is I want you to use 5 new phrases, okay? Oops. Use 5 new vocabulary to create a story, okay? Create a story. So this story can be real or unreal, okay? So I'm gonna give an example here, okay? Right. So any story. So for example, my friend, okay? My friend, my friend in friend at school is very creative. All right. He can easily develop new ideas. Okay. Whenever we have group projects. Okay. Group projects. Yes. Um, and more specifically, he's he's quite good at math and IT, math and IT. Yep. I think it would be best, okay, if he would have an education in computer programming. Yes, programming or engineering, because right now he's got a good knowledge in math and computers. Yes. That's it. So make it easy, okay? So I want you to create a story and I want you to use your 5 phrases, okay? Develop ideas, have an education in, and good at, he's got a good knowledge in, what else? be good at something. Here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. I guess an example, okay? So let's do this in 3 more minutes, and after that, I want you to speak your answer in the class, okay? Okay, Clara, you finished? Clara, did you have your answers, Clara? Clara, you finished?
I'm finished.
How about Shang? Shang, you finished?
No, I haven't finished.
Haven't finished. Okay. How about Tom? Tom, you finished, Tom?
Sorry, teacher, I haven't finished.
Okay. Anyway, if you haven't finished, okay, how about maybe Sam is finished? Sam is finished? You done, Sam?
Um, Sorry, teacher. I only finished a little.
A little, right. So anyway, everyone, I will give this as your homework. So I will send this to Zalo, and you will have yes, I want you to use this vocabs here. So this is not you won't be spending much of time this, I think. Okay, so I'll send this as your homework, and I want you to complete this before we meet again on Wednesday. Okay, everyone. So please finish this task, before we meet again on Wednesday. Okay, if you can't meet me on Wednesday, I'd like you to write this on Microsoft Word. Okay, if in case you can't meet me on